am Shweta Tiwari. I will explain you the topic classification of matter. So matters are classified on the two bases. One of that their physical classification, another is a chemical classification. So what is the meaning of a physical classification? If any element is classified on the basis of their physical property, such as their mass, such as their state, such as their melting point and boiling point. So, such classification of a matter is said to be a physical classification. If the element is classified on the basis of their chemical property, then the classification is said to be a chemical classification. For example, their atomic mass, their atomic number, इस तरीके से आप डिफाइन कर देते हैं और डिवाइड कर देते हैं तो आप उनको कहते हैं chemical classification. So now friend, we are going to discuss about physical classification of matter. So on the basis of physical properties, as we discussed, matters are classified into mainly three states: solid state, liquid state and a gaseous state. But there are also two more states. The fourth state of a matter is known as a plasma, while the fifth state of a matter is known as a BEC. The full form of BEC is Bose-Einstein and condensate. So now friend, we are going to discuss about the properties of a solid. Solid is the first state of a matter. And their properties are, first of that, आपकी क्या है, rigidity. Second one is the fluidity. Third one is the density. And fourth one is the fixed shape. Fifth one is the fixed volume. So, do you know friend what is the meaning of a rigidity? Rigidity means non-bending, non-flexible. So, all the solids are don't able to bend and also don't have a property of flexibility. So, the solid state of a matter having a property of rigidity. Similarly, the solid do not able to flow because fluidity means होता है the property of a matter in which they are able to flow. So the solid do not flow. It means that आपका क्या बोलेंगे, the solid do not flow या solid don't have a property of fluidity. The next property is the density. Density means होता है mass per unit volume. For example, एक रूम में उसका वॉल्यूम कैसा होता है, डेफिनेट. नंबर ऑफ पर्सन्स रेगुलरली अगर आप इंक्रीज करते जाएंगे तो उस रूम में नंबर ऑफ पर्सन्स इंक्रीज होने की वजह से उसकी डेंसिटी क्या हो जाएगी, इंक्रीज हो जाएगी. तो सॉलिड की खास बात यह है कि दे हैव अ डेफिनेट शेप यानी कि डेफिनेट वॉल्यूम. इफ डेफिनेट वॉल्यूम दे हैव, इफ वी इंक्रीज द नंबर ऑफ एटम्स पर यूनिट वॉल्यूम, इट मीन्स दैट दे आर हैविंग अ हाई डेंसिटी. सो सॉलिड्स हैव अ हाई डेंसिटी. The next property is the fixed shape. As we know that room, home and books and as well as your mobile phone, these all things have a definite shape. इन सभी के जो shape हैं वो कैसे रहते हैं, definite रहते हैं. So solids have a fixed shape. Similarly, fixed volume. Density में हमने already discuss किया, they have a definite volume or a fixed volume. So solids have a definite volume. So this is all about the properties of a solid. Now friend, we are going to discuss about the properties of liquid. As we know that liquids are in a fluid state, means substances that can flow are said to be a fluids, and all the liquids are fluid. So the liquids are, first one is the rigidity. So liquid don't have a property of rigidity, means they are unable to show the property of non-bending and a non-flexibility. The next property is the fluidity. On the basis of their definition, they are fluid. ये fluids होते हैं यानी fluidity property show करते हैं. Their density is less than the solid. इनकी जो density है वो solid के comparison में less than होती है. They don't have a fixed shape. As we know that कि अगर आप one glass of water को one bowl में put up कर देते हैं तो ये easily हो जाते हैं. It means that they don't have a fixed shape or a definite shape. Now the next property is the fixed volume. So they have a fixed volume. ये correct है. For example, one glass of water अगर 1 ml है तो कितने भी glasses 1 ml के आप भरेंगे तो उसमें same amount of water ही आएगा. It means that fluids have a property of a definite volume but don't have a definite shape. So this is all about the properties of a liquid. Now friend, we are going to discuss about the properties of gases. So the gases are don't have a fixed shape and a fixed volume. ना ही इनका shape fixed होता है और ना ही इनका volume fixed होता है. For example, air. Air can occupy any volume in any shape. It means that the gases don't have a fixed volume and a fixed shape. The next property is a rigidity. तो rigidity तो possible ही नहीं है because they don't have a fixed shape or a fixed volume. तो non bending, non flexibility जैसी कोई चीज आएगी ही नहीं. The next property is a fluidity. Yeah, they are fluids because they can flow from one place to another. On the basis of a definition of a wind, blowing air is known as a wind. It means that they are fluid. तो ये बहते हैं. The next property is a density. Density is very less than the liquid and a solid. Because of that, their particles are very far from each other. If they are very far from each other, it means there are large interparticle space between them. So, their density is very low. Next property is the compressibility. The gases are highly compressible. For example, LPG and CNG, liquid petroleum gas and CNG gas, यानी कि compressed natural gas. Gases can be compressed, that's why they are having a property of compressibility. And they are much compressible than the solid and a liquid. The next property is a diffusion. Diffusion means होता है intermixing of particles of their own. जब two or more particles अपने आप आपस में mix हो जाते हैं तो इसे आप कहते हैं diffusion. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर आप अपने एक रूम में इंसेंस स्टिक यानी कि अगरबत्ती लगा देते हो तो उस अगरबत्ती की स्मेल आपके पूरे रूम में ईजिली जो है मिक्स हो जाती है. तो सच प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ मिक्सिंग ऑफ स्मोक और अ स्मेल ऑफ अ इंसेंस स्टिक इज सेड टू बी अ डिफ्यूजन फेनोमेनन. सो डिफ्यूजन मीन्स इंटरमिक्सिंग ऑफ पार्टिकल्स ऑफ देयर ओन. सिमिलरली लिक्विड में भी ये प्रॉपर्टी होती है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आप लिक्विड में शुगर पार्टिकल डिजोल्व कर देते हैं. सो द शुगर पार्टिकल्स आर डिफ्यूज इन आवर वाटर. So this is also a diffusion property. So liquid also show the diffusion property, but their diffusion property is less than the gases. क्योंकि there is a less interparticle space in comparison of a gases. So liquid diffusion show तो करते हैं, लेकिन gases के comparison में ये property less than that होती है. So this is all about the properties of gases. Now students, we are going to discuss about particle mode of three state. So what is the meaning of a particle state of a three state? It means that the state of matter is classified on the basis of these properties. And these properties are, first one is intermolecular distance. Intermolecular distance means the distance between two molecules is known as the intermolecular distance. So in a solid, the intermolecular distance is very less than in comparison of solid. While in a solid, intermolecular distance is less than the gases. And that's why a solid have a definite shape, while liquid don't have a definite shape. And also gases don't have a definite shape because there is a large interparticle distance or intermolecular distance. तो गैसेस के पार्टिकल के बीच में इतनी ज़्यादा डिस्टेंस हो जाती है कि जिसकी वजह से उनका कोई भी डेफिनेट शेप नहीं होता है. द सेकेंड प्रॉपर्टी इज फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन. अब फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन क्या है? It means that the particles are bounded by some force. These forces are said to be an intermolecular force or interparticle forces. In a solid state, the interparticle force of attraction is more than that of the gases and a liquid. And that's why a solid have a fixed volume too. इसीलिए solid का volume जो है वो कैसा रहता है? Definite रहता है. For example, a sugar or a board or your mobile phone too. Now the next property is the kinetic energy. So kinetic energy is the energy possessed by an object due to its motion. मोशन की वजह से होने वाली एनर्जी को आप क्या कहते हैं? काइनेटिक एनर्जी. तो सॉलिड में होता क्या है कि पार्टिकल्स अपनी मीन पोजीशन पर मोशन तो करते हैं, बट देयर डिस्प्लेसमेंट फ्रॉम देयर मीन पोजीशन इज वेरी लेस देन द अदर पार्टिकल्स. And that's why a solid state having a kinetic energy, but it is very negligible in comparison of a liquid and a gaseous state. So these 3 points are the fundamental points of the shape and a volume of a solid state and a liquid state and a gaseous state. For example, we are taking an example of a cardboard. A cardboard is said to be a solid. Why it is said to be a solid? Because in a cardboard, the particles are very closely packed to each other, means intermolecular distance is very less and their force of attraction is very high. and the particles are continuously moving with respect to their mean position. But this time their difference or the displacement from their mean position are very less. That's why a solid have a definite shape and a volume. Similarly, we are taking an example of a liquid. Liquid like a water. In a water, the interparticle distance is more than the solid, but it is less than the gases. Their force of attraction is less than the solid, but more than the gases, and that's why a liquid have a definite volume but don't have a definite shape. Similarly, their particles are moving around their mean position, and they are moving around their mean position more than that of a solid, and that's why they are in a fluid state. They can flow. So their particles are possesses a kinetic energy more than that of a solid. Now we are taking an example of a gas. Gas, just like an air, it is also a mixture of several gases. So in a gases, the interparticle distance is very larger than the liquid and the solid. So they don't have a fixed shape. Similarly, the force of attraction is very less in comparison of a liquid and a solid. That's why. And their particles are continuously moving around their mean position, and their displacement is maximum in comparison of a liquid and a solid state. That is the reason our gases don't have a fixed shape or a fixed volume. So particle mode of states of matter ये define करता है कि how a solid state have a fixed shape and a volume. A liquid have a fixed volume but don't have a fixed shape. A gas don't have a fixed shape and a volume. So this is all about the particle mode of three states. In our next video, I will discuss about the important definition used in this chapter.